Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Board Gaming Doctor. My name is Phil, and I'll be your Board Game Doctor today. And I'm going to play Caverna, using the app that is being developed by Digidiced. It's in beta right now, so hopefully we don't run into any major issues. But I am doing this in part because this is new. I thought this would be fun to show off. I talked about it in a news video not too long ago. But also, I want to play Caverna and kick off the month of March with me playing a bunch of Rosenberg games. I'm calling this the Rosenberg-athon. Both Uwe and I share the same birthday month, and so I think it's very appropriate to play all of my favorite games from Rosenberg, maybe some new ones as well, throughout the month, and just kind of see where it takes us. And so I thought this would be a great way to kick off. So let's go ahead and play. So as a caveat, I'm not a master or anything at Caverna. I have played it enough times to know the rules, and of course having this digitally will help us with any rules goofs along the way. But I'm streaming this from my phone. And yeah, so I'm just going to play how I would usually play, so, we'll go for it. I'm playing against 3 other AI opponents. I think that's all you can do on this beta version is play against AI. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, yeah, messing around with the user interface, looking at the buildings here, and other tiles that we can play. Great. So, this is my first time trying to do this, not just for this game, but in general, streaming a live game for you. So, we'll see how this goes. All right. So, let's go back to the buildings here. There are some strategies that I've used in the past, and I'm going to try going down this route. So I'm going to go for the cooking cave first, try and building that. So let's go ahead, since I'm first player, let's go, here we go. Let's go ahead and do the excavation action. Let's start getting some rooms being built. Just put it there for the free food. Call it good. So it's nice that the AI, I like the background coloring telling you which opponent is going, and I know Digidiced apps usually are pretty quick when it comes to the speed for which the AI opponents take their turn. Maybe it's easier for AI at an easier level to do so. So we'll see. So we're already at round 2. So I'm thinking that it's important to get some of my cave developed out to be able to have room for more dwarves and therefore take more actions. And so I thought I could start my food engine that way. Of course, I will need to supplement that with some crops of my own. So I guess the question is, how am I going to get those crops? I don't think there are any rooms that offer crops as an opportunity, so it's most likely just going to be through sowing them. And I guess adventuring too could help me get those those crops that I need as well. Let's go ahead and do that then. Because, let's see if I can find out. I guess this tells me where we are in the round, so we have one more left, and I think this should tell me that. Oh yeah, right at the bottom here, round 2 of 12, no harvest this turn. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some ore. I think everyone else has been going outside of the cave and planting fields, and I have not, so, you know, that's what it is. So let's go ahead and forge. And we get 3. Okay, so let's grab our initial goods there. Oh, it's nice at the top. It shows you what resources you have. That's cool. Can't go wrong with wood, so I'm gonna go for wood. It shows the strength of each worker with a number there. That's nice. Cool. Okay, round 3, there is a harvest, so if I have the clearing, I have the adventure. That actually might be good. So the adventure, slash and burn, I have those actions available for me to place down a field tile. Yeah, let's go this. Stack that up. Okay, so you just tap it to... Yeah, that's fine. It's cool 3D artwork that features some rivers. I'll toggle to the 2D. That looks a lot like what we normally would play with on the physical aspect. I like the art on the far right, depicting some of those minerals in the cave. It reminds me of Forgotten Folk, so it's probably a good yeah, let's do that. So, okay, how do I sew? I'll finish my thought after I figure this out. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Oh, I forgot to click, so. Alright. There we go. So I think I've got an engine for food. And honestly, anyway, so like, I think having this app out is a great way for the opportunity for Forgotten Folks to be developed at some point. How many times do we do this? I think we just do it once. For now. Seeing as they have the license. I know that, for example, Viticulture has the Tuscany expansion on it already. And that's not the case for Board Game Arena, I'm pretty sure. I think it's only on the app, and so if we ever get the chance, if there's ever a chance to have expansions in a digital format for Caverna, it's going to be through this, for sure. So now I want to get wood, so I can start building some dwellings. So let's look at the dwellings that we have. The simple dwelling is gone. I haven't been paying too close of attention to the opponents. I guess it's okay to go for more dwellings. That's what is available for points. So, and I had already gotten that extra wood. Okay, so I need to get stone too. So the logging is looking pretty good for six wood. I want to start getting animals too at some point for fencing. And then the wish for children has come up already. So I don't see the need to place down another field yet, so I think this is going to be the way that I go. So, confirm my turn. Oh, right. Whoops. I did that out of order, sorry. Because I used my worker that did not have a helmet for adventuring, so. That's alright. Just have to get stone another way. Should I wait? I can get starting player. And then get a lot more stone the next turn. Who is starting players? The Green Goblin. Okay. Or the Grain Goblin. The Green Grain Goblin. I can get that free ruby too. It feels like such a waste. But I don't see... Well... Blacksmithing. Or a construction mine. No. I don't think I want to do that yet. No. Mistakes were made. Now, looking... so my fields are gone. Wait, is this me? No. Back home. This is me. So I will... Or I have harvest, or will harvest the vegetables. So I think I want to do this. Yeah. Because I'm going to get them soon. And then I'll use that. So I have a lot of food left over for when I try to get another worker out on the board. Ruby construction. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this 4 stone. I don't think it really matters where I put this. So let's go ahead and do... Yeah, just like that. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Alright. Interesting to see how everyone else develops out. So I definitely have enough to build, furnish a cavern. Oh, I want to check and see. Let's see. When can I furnish a cavern? 7. Okay. So my worker, so up at the top left, it shows that my worker is power level 6. If I adventure, then I would be able to furnish with that as well. But that's not going to be the case now. Let's just go ahead and build that dwelling. Call it good. So I'm not going to do my cooking power because I need to sew. I can try to put a new dwarf on the board. And there's no harvest this turn, so that is nice. That gives me some wiggle room to lay out some more fields. Wish for children, of course, that is taken, so I could imitate and do that. Let's do that before anyone else does it. Looks like I am second to last in points. That's fine. So I wanted to slash and burn. It would have been optimal, so I think the next best thing is to do clearing. Since I've already imitated, hopefully I can sew next round. And I'll grab some wood for some fences soon. Grab some breeding pairs in a little bit. My plan is to get a lot better at this game. I think this is a motivation to do so, but I was already thinking about doing it when with Board Game Arena out already, so you know, this is just an opportune moment to do that. Grab that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so I only have one. Huh. I think I want to save my ruby. Cool. Yeah, I think I want to save my ruby just in case. I need that for something. So let's go ahead with my non-adventuring worker. Let's go ahead and just do donkeys, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I can drag that. That's cool. Okay. I do have that stone. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. That's put me in the lead, at least. Big turn. So I'm not worried about my food engine. I'll have enough food with my harvest to feed my folks. So on to the next adventure. And maybe it will be an adventure for me. With my 6 powered. It'd be nice to get them to 7. I go for the 9 wood. It's really tempting. I think that's the best action for me to do right now if I want to level up my adventurer. Yep, so level 7, grabbed a stone. I guess my next goal is to get another adventurer on the board, or dwarf, I should say. Done. Yep. Just keep growing the family and then kind of see where I'm going from there, right? Not really trying to do anything crazy like with the office. I believe is the building that allows you to build over edges on your board. I've seen that being utilized pretty successfully online. Gives you extra gold to use for food and points and stuff, so I don't have any gold. So I've got the wood. Let's get the stone. Let's do this. So that way I can, if need be, lay down an ore mine. Not worried about getting that food yet, so I should have enough to furnish. Looks like this round I only need to feed 1 per dwarf. That's nice. So I should, if that is the case, I should try to furnish and then grow. I could imitate that, exchange some stuff for food, and then the war wish for children. So let's do that for sure. I think this is the round to do it. So, everything's taken. So, okay, I need to exchange, I believe. Wait. Oh, cool. Do that. Oh, that's nice. So that's what those buttons do. Let's see. Here we go. Change that for food so I can imitate. Doesn't matter which one I do. So I'll just do this. Right. Yeah. Need to get that other pig so I can start breeding those. I should use my ruby. I still have my ruby. Do I still have my ruby? I don't think I do. I could have used that to get some cattle, but that's what it is. Alright, so next. The pig is over there, so... And even with my cooking house, or cooking building, whatever it's called, cooking cave. Oops. Shoot, here we go. Even with my cooking cave, I will need to figure out something for food. This round. Take a quick look at the buildings, see if anything stands out as something that I can do. Slaughtering cave, I guess. Could do it. I think it was workable. Let's try that. So I will need... Sorry, still getting used to this UI. I will need to place a door if I'm trying to get some stone. Why isn't it working? Try this, yeah. When in doubt, just refresh it out. Get that corner food. So I think my furnishing options are going to be limited to my last worker. And since I don't have a ruby and I don't see any good way to get a lot of rubies right now, so let's go ahead and focus on getting some animals out there. Excuse me. So, let's do this. So I've got a breeding pair of pigs. Now I need sheep. Yes. If I do that... So if I go for some sheep, I potentially could grab as another sheep start breeding those and be able to furnish on the same. If I take the ore mine construction with my 7 leveled adventurer, I can do that. So, if I do sheep farming, though, I would only be able to build 1 fenced pasture. And I would just need at least 1 just to be able to hold my animals. So let's just do that. We'll save that other open meadow for later. We're going to skip that so I have the stone for my room. Keeping the sheep out there because I have dogs. I wonder if I can rearrange right now. Let's see. Oh, then it's my turn again. So let's go and do that. Throw down the ore mine. Let's furnish slaughtering cave. Put that over here, I guess. And then grab that next sheep. Good. So I have exactly enough food, just where I want to be, so that way my animals breed. There we go. Looking at my opponents, starting to see that I think we're doing okay. I think we've made some good choices, at least at this level of difficulty, to keep our head afloat with food and with points. So that's nice. Glad I'm not a complete novice, I suppose, but this game is not done yet, so... So I want to focus on getting room for some cattle and to be able to afford those cattle. And I know that... Oh, there's an exploration. Doing so will require me to... I guess I could mine some rubies. That'll do it for me. Wood situation is okay. I could do the clearing. Oh, and I guess the other question is, do I want to get enough stuff for another worker, another dwarf, as we end, or near the end of this game. So I think, and this round, by the way, we can either, that's another thing to consider, we can either breed or harvest. So that does play a factor into what I want to accomplish this round too. I only have 1 wheat coming in, so I do need some vegetables, which I don't have access to right away. That's an issue. I might need to use or get some rubies. So doing the ruby mining construction will get me a ruby. So that way I could use my adventurer out of turn, grabbing some important stuff so I can sow. Because I could eat a pig, a donkey, and a sheep. That will give me... it's +1 food for each of those, and so So 3, 4, 5, 6. Or no, I think this is taking into account my buildings already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I want to try to kind of do all of that anyway, I suppose. Alright, so yeah, let's do this. Lay it down there. I got that ruby. I think my next turn I will, if it's available, I want to get some more rubies so I can spend those for cattle. So we'll do that. Use them for cattle in the future. And then, let's see, how do I take a turn out of order? Oh, yeah, and I would need food anyway for cattle. I thought that's how it worked, right? There it is. Okay. Select. Alright. Do the exploration action. Is there anything else? Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. Alright. So get a grain and a wheat. Is there any building that I want to build with my 2 wood? Working cave would be interesting, but I feel like getting a building for points is going to be the best option right now. So if I get a stone, I could get a weaving parlor. Fodder chamber. It's interesting. But I have to keep in mind too that the slash and burn is taken, so what are my options for sewing? I think I need to do that to stay afloat. Not here. So I do need to imitate. Okay. Choose loot. Let's see. Well, let's go to stone and let's build something. I think it'll show you the rooms that I could build using rubies as well. Or maybe not. Or, yeah, no, maybe so. Is there anything that I want to... I guess the ore storage would be something since I have an ore mine out there. Or should I just really just focus on feeding myself? I don't know. If I do the working cave, then that just uses my ore as a way to feed myself. That's probably going to be worth more points at the end of the game. Yep. It's the way it goes, I suppose. Now, let's do that. Let's imitate. So let's get rid of... Oh, wait. Yeah, no. That's what I want to do. Since we're nearing the end of the game anyway, so... If I get rid of a donkey... Doesn't really matter. I guess it might be easier to get sheep. So let's do that. Imitate. Slash and burn. Flip this around so I could potentially... There we go. Heck, I could use a ruby to get an extra vegetable, but no, that's fine. Just so that, yeah. Yes, and let's go ahead and do the harvest, so I can do this. And get rid of a poor little pig. Bring that harvest up. Oh. I guess I could have done that. Skip it for now. Maybe do that next round if need be. Full harvest again. Okay. So what I need is wood to build a fence. I need food to purchase cows. I'm going to use rubies to do so. And getting that 2 food on the forest exploration gives me enough wood to build the fence as well as to pay for my cattle. So I think that is a good move right there. And so I could also place the fence and start grabbing some extra animals too. Let's do sheep. So skip that, place that there. Don't have enough for a stable, because I don't have any stone. Skip. Then grab the sheep. We're good. Okay. This is going to be fun, too, to be able to do 7 players. Like, it'll be a lot easier to do a 7-player game and explore the differences in worker placement spots at a faster rate if you want to play against AI. It's nice to be able to do that on Board Game Arena, but then having this option to do that is a lot quicker too, so I like that. Alright. So, let's just go ahead and exchange. Okay. So now I have to figure out how to move animals around. Shoot. Let's see if I do that. Okay. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, keep all the sheep there. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it will work itself out. I don't see any issues for storage, or, storage for animals. Okay, so I got my 2 cattle, so they can breed. So what's next? It's essentially see what I can do for points, right? I could go for the fodder chamber. Kind of like that. So what I would need to do is I could use the ruby to go ahead and adventure, take an adventuring action. To get stone, but oh wait, forgot already. I need I need a stone. I could do the blacksmithing. Yeah. That'll do it for me. I guess that working cave really is just 2 points for me. I didn't need it as much as I thought. That's alright. Let's just keep getting animals, I guess, right? For every 3 animals with the fodder chamber, I get points, so do that. And then I can furnish if I take an adventuring action, which it would have to be the logging action, right? No. I could just do the ore mine construction and do that. I'm not going to worry about another dwarf. Yeah, let's do this, because that way I can get an extra vegetable too. There you go. To sow. Green Goblin. Not doing so hot this round. I could do 2 donkey. But no, I think I will do 1 donkey. I wish it would tell me here to exchange, like it did the last round with my working cave. It's like I'm missing the food now. I don't want to take the begging. Let's just see what happens. Okay. So now we're done. Okay. So I use that wood to feed. Alright, that came in handy. Alright, so it wants me to discard a pig. So let's find a home for that pig. How many sheep can I fit? This is the problem. I didn't even think about that, and I guess I didn't have room for a pig. Too bad that it doesn't do this automatically for you. I think you have to do it manually. So I put the pig there, I lose a sheep. And that's fine. Better that than a pig, I think, because I can make, probably, yeah, you know, I think that's what I'll do next, is put down my last couple of rooms for stone. Grab some stone first, build some stables, so I can house more pigs. So I'm not worried about donkeys. Not worried about my cattle either. I really need a stable for sheep, so yeah, that's all I need. So let's drift mine. This game's coming to a close anyway soon, so we have a comfortable lead. So I could do that by adventuring, but I guess I could also donkey farm. If I do that, then I would need to... Yeah, I mean, I could, with a expedition, be able to place another stable at the end there, so... Yep, let's just do that. Here we go. Grab those. Slot that in there. Wait a minute. What? I want to cook them. No. Wait, is that is that fielded? Oh. Oh, okay. No, we're good. No. Done. Okay. Yeah. I know this is not a terribly good score in the grand scheme of things. I've seen scores over 100. And so, you know, not bad for an amateur, I suppose, in doing this just off the bat. So, I will get better. It would be nice to grab some vegetables too. Whatnot, just increase my score there. I do have one food left to... Well, no. I was going to do that to get another cattle, but I'm already kind of maxed out with those. But I could... No, I couldn't. I was thinking of building another stable in my cattle ranch. But I don't think that's going to work out for me. So I might as well go... I think that blacksmithing action is going to be better taken by my level 10. At this rate. So, yeah, I'll just do this. Grab a stone. Grab a vegetable for points. No. Yes. No? How about a pig? A pig's going to be better for points. The major difference about this game versus Agricola is everything is simplified and streamlined to everything being essentially 1 point. I think some things are scored differently if you don't have them, or very similar to Agricola, where if you're just missing one thing, then you get a minus point. But other than that, everything is strictly just a point, and so sometimes it doesn't really matter unless you have buildings that sway you towards picking up a certain resource versus another. So, alright, so let's place a... Wait, is that right? Let's do that again. Oh, I need room for an extra donkey. Which I have with my entry-level dwelling. So I kind of forgot why I was doing this in the first place. Huh. Yeah, let's put it here. Just in case. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So... let's look at the buildings with my last action. If there's anything worth picking up. Blacksmith. That would save me on some food if I get that 2 ore there. And it's 3 points. Sure. Alright. At this rate. It is late, and so I'm fine just doing whatever at this point for points. There you go. Alright, so it won't let me move animals. I wonder if that is just something that is normal about this UI. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I can just get rid of a donkey. Just be done with it. Nope. I forgot I could have done that. So do this. Take the begging markers, except for the fact that I can do that. Yep. Right. So if I've got all my dogs there, is this really... So yeah, put the donkey here. All the sheep go there. Or the pigs, rather. Do I really lose a sheep? I guess. Okay. Well. No. Okay, let's start over again. Because I can do this. So move all the pigs over there. Move a donkey to that spot. Oh, not... Right? Oh, did I not? I guess not. The donkey's there. Yes. Oh, no. That won't work. Alright, so this is a puzzle that I'm not sure I could really solve with the amount of brain power that I have right now, being so late. I mean, I guess it's 6s. So, yeah. Let's just move on with our life and call that good. It's either going to be a donkey or a sheep, so I guess that's a part of the appeal and part of the puzzle that you have in this game, so cool. So 70. Oh, I think these are final exchanges. I don't need to do anything else exchange-wise. So we'll call that good. Everyone's doing that too. There we go. All right. So that breaks down the score there. 70 for all of that. Let's see. Is there a way to... No. Cool. Well, there you go. There you have it. So that is what Caverna looks like as an app, and really looking forward to having this be playable online with other folks, which I'm sure the full version will have. Didn't really run into any issues with the UI. Maybe there's some smoothing out that could be used with a few things, but I did check. There was a tutorial for, I think it says experienced players, here's a tutorial to the UI, so you can be up to speed on how to do certain things. I didn't do that. I had to figure out on the fly how to use a Ruby to use a dwarf out of order, etc. Right? And so that is something to keep in mind of if you are familiar with this game from BGA, from real life, and if you want to use this as smoothly as possible, utilizing those free things that you can do. I think I'd want to look into how to arrange animals a little bit better. That might be the biggest issue for me, understanding how to do that on this game. But other than that, everything looks great. I love the 2D versus 3D feature. It looks really pretty, and yeah, everything is, I guess, a lot easier to use versus BGA, so I'm really happy with this. So that ends it for the first game in the month of March, the Rosenberg-athon for our birthdays, to celebrate our birthdays. So yeah, we'll see how much we can get through, but thank you for sticking around if you did so, and hope to catch you on the next one. I'll see you later.